Okay, take two. Let's go repost this on the page. We're gonna have some people wandering around going, "What in the heck's going on?" Apologize. Let's go get this space command V shift link edit settings change open a new window update and update. All right, so now we should get everybody in here. 12:07. I still haven't got everybody in here. All right, but I got the chat bar back. So, all right, so we're in good shape. Sorry about that, everybody. It's as you guys know, I am at best iffy at all this stuff. All right, there's that. Up a little bit high. Pretend like this doesn't exist. I'm going to turn that light back on. Oh, I know what happened there. My other computer crashed. Yay, chat box. All right, Lynn. Sorry about the confusion. We're not there. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. All right. Now you got it. All right. Sheesh, what a crazy morning. This computer over here has died. My light up here doesn't work unless that computer's working. Where's the button for that? There. We're going with this. Hey, Donna, welcome in. Sorry for the confusion right off the bat. We'll probably have a few people joining us a little bit late. We're going to go ahead and get started. So today we are looking at finishing up week 2 of intro to ukulele class. And so that includes My Spaghetti Monster, Three Blind Mice, Brahms Lullaby, and the song we did not do yesterday because I wasn't here was Yankee Doodle. And then we're also playing Danny Boy and Santa Lucia. So we got plenty to keep us busy. I'm going to go ahead and get us started. People will be wandering in late because I sent them to the wrong space because I didn't have a chat room and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, we're all set up. Hopefully everybody's happy. Sorry for the confusion. I don't think my mind is where it needs to be this morning. That's what's going on. I had 2 unfortunate things happen right off the bat today. On Friday mornings, I can take it nice and easy. I wake up, I'm like, oh, I don't have to get 87 pieces of sheet music written in the next half hour. I'm gonna do a crossword puzzle, and that was my downfall. So anyway, I'm all back in here. Sunny Eugene, hey Vic, welcome in this morning. All right, so let's play. We're gonna go into the Make a Better Bar worksheet first. So grab that. Again, Make a Better Bar is not designed to be fun. It's designed to make you stronger. And so Make a Better Bar is all about just trying to get the cleanest sounds all the way up and all the way back. And remember, you're doing thumb, index, middle, ring when you're going down the fretboard, and ring, middle, index, thumb, coming back up the fretboard. Good morning, Nancy. All right, here we go from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 7. Ten. Okay, I'm really pressing. 10. It's a good warm up to play every single day. Just let yourself do it. Make yourself say, all right, I can do this every single day. And then as you are doing it on a daily basis, then I would say, yeah, you're going to build up that muscle there. Okay, that's what we're after. Instrumentalist players, we have to have our bar chords in good shape, and so that's something that we're going to be working on all the time. All right, next, My Spaghetti Monster would be your next piece of music from from way back on Monday. Feels like it was a week and a half ago. All right, My Spaghetti Monster. Remember, it's a song that you could probably memorize in an evening if you really put your mind to it, and it gives you a song that you can play easily and not easily necessarily, but it's a song that's going to make you sound really good. It's going to give you that whole chord melody experience without necessarily being brutally hard to play. And then you can play when somebody asks you, "Hey, you're taking ukulele lessons. Play me something." You can play them this. They're not going to sing along. And it's going to sound great. Okay, so from the top, My Spaghetti Monster, one time through. Tough uke if you can. If you're not ready for that, grab the melody line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that just lovely? That is a lovely tune. That's a really lovely. Make sure ukulele sound alive and beautiful and complex, and you don't have to sing a song, which for some of you that's like, oh, phew. All right, Linda, welcome in. We are progressing forward, pushing a little bit. I got in late because of some technical challenges, and so we're pushing just a tiny bit to move forward. To next up on our tour of the hits is Three Blind Mice. Again, I know when you bought your ukulele, your first thought was, I want to play Three Blind Mice. I'm aware of that. Okay. What I am teaching you, though, is this business of playing your thumb down and then resting on the string you're not going to play. Getting Three Blind Mice clean and clear is the real goal here. And we're learning how to do that down strum, hitting all the strings until you hit the melody note and then moving on to the next one. Okay. So from the top, one time through, again, nice and slow, but steady. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Beautiful. Nice piece of work. Nice piece of music. Hopefully that's going well for you. Again, you're playing the melody and tossing a C accordion up above it on your ukulele. And once that starts to come together, the world's your oyster. You really are going to be able to play everything at a high level. Beautiful stuff, right? All right. Next one, Brahms Lullaby. We ran through this one on Thursday or Wednesday, all the way back on Wednesday. So let's go grab Brahms Lullaby. This was the technical piece of the week. Playing a little classical music, a little bit of Brahms, sounding absolutely beautiful. And a song almost everybody knows this song. Brahms Lullaby. Where are you, Brahms? There you are. All right. Now remember, first part of the song is Oh, I'm thinking of Yankee Doodle. Never mind. We're going to be playing all down here in the first position, 1, 2, 3. That's what if you're playing melody now, you're just going to stay on the melody line. Everything's either going to be a 0, a 1, a 2, or a 3. If you're playing tough uke, remember the hard one you've got this F chord with your pinky up here on 3. That happens at major 10. It's going to be by far the biggest challenge on the piece. Also, be very mindful of your rest stroke when you're coming down. Don't hit the string below where your last note. So if you get that right there in measure 2, it says 003. You don't want to accidentally hit this one, so you rest it on there. This is continuing to study from Three Blind Mice. Although the chords here are much more complex. Obviously, you got 3 chords that you're going to be dealing with instead of the 1. So let's get this one focused in on here. From the top, very slow, 3 beats in each measure. We'll play it 2 times through. If you want, and you want to be like, all right, one time I'm going to play it one way and another way I'm going to play it a different way. So you could also, if you are a singer, just strum and sing the song and sing it out with all of the beauty that you can at your house. If you're not quite getting your tough uke still pretty tough, play the melody. Okay, and you can play partially tough uke and partially melody if it gets out of control. Just slide up there and play those individual notes. And of course, if you are a tough uker, first time through, do your thumb down. Maybe the second time through, you do the same thing, or maybe the second time through, you go to your 4-finger pattern and start plucking individual notes that way. That's what I think I'll do. From the top, 2 times through. 1, 2. How we doing? We doing okay on that one? That's a beautiful piece of music. That's a world-class piece of music. It's a real legit classical composer. Really nice tune, beautiful melody, basic chord set that goes with it. Really, really nice. And I love it. I could play that thing every single day. Seriously, I love that song. All right, let's keep pushing forward. Fine. Oh, Yankee Doodle. Yesterday, I missed yesterday, guys. I apologize. I just had the meeting just went on and on. So you're gonna play Yankee Doodle cold, right? And we'll see how you're doing. And next week we'll take remind me. Somebody remind me next week. Hey, we never actually went through Yankee Doodle, and so let me give you a very brief overview of it. The first part of the song is actually written in 3rd position. So instead of playing 3, 3, 5, and then trying to get your pinky up there, start on your index finger, 3, 3, and then your ring finger on 5, and then it's much easier for your pinky to reach the 7. So the whole entire first part of the song is written in 3rd position. Then the last half of the song is written in 1st position. So be mindful of when you're playing the melody of this to have your hands in the proper attack strategy so that you don't get stuck with your pinky jump, right in them way up there and getting out of control. Um, the other thing about this song is you have at measure 6, you have a pretty legit bar chord. You have this bar on 5 and pinky on 8. Okay, so that's an F chord, but it's way up the neck. Okay, in his hand. And okay, so when you get to that bar chord, lay on a 5, put your pinky on 8, and that's your note there, along with the fancy F chord. Everything else you've run into in already in some of the other tunes. So you're going to have that F chord with your pinky here. That's going to come up. Okay. And then also you're going to have a G chord come up where it's 0, 2, 3, 2. That comes up in here. I think that might be all of the complicated chords. So first time I play through, I'm going to play just the melody. Okay. And you can feel free to do that with me. I'm going to be up in 3rd position. And then next week we'll keep this piece on the docket for next week so that we have a second run at it, since I missed class yesterday. So you'll end up with an extra song next week. Okay, Yankee Doodle being one. You got to be a Yankee Doodle expert, right? Nobody wants to play Yankee Doodle, but we're going to try. Let's see, Mac OS utilities. Reinstall Mac. Oh, that's not good. I don't know what's going on with my other computer. It is very mad at me. I don't know what the heck is going on. I would restore from time machine backup. I don't have that. I must have a bug. Oh gosh. Restart. It's a 10-year-old computer. I use it just for composing music now, and it's super slow, and it's about to die, it looks like. I'm going to play the melody the first time through. Second time through, I'm going to play the tough uke. Okay? You pick your poison. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. Yay. Yankee Doodle. All right. We'll carry that song over into next week so that I can discuss with you just one more time, just to run through it, make sure that you know the positional playing on the melody. That's, I think, the important message there. And that beautiful F chord right in the middle. That's absolutely cool. All right. Yankee Doodle, wrapped it up. Now, let's talk turkey here. If you were brand new to ukulele, This is plenty. This is a lot. This is way harder than most ukulele players will ever play. So if you're right there, if things are making sense, at least whether you're playing it well or not isn't important. You know what you're supposed to do. And when you're not playing along with me, you're at home and you're able to knock out Yankee Doodle. And it sounds kind of like Brahms' Lullaby, and it sounds a little like Three Blind Mice. And My Spaghetti Monster you have memorized, and you're giving concerts with it. That's plenty for you if you are newer to ukulele. If you've been around a while and you're like, yep, that's stuff I totally get. There's nothing in there that's really freaking me out yet. Then we go on to push you guys into book 2. So when we go to Danny Boy and Santa Lucia, don't think if you're brand new and you can't play them that you're a bad person. Though these are advanced pieces by most ukulele players' standards. Okay, I don't consider them advanced pieces because obviously I have a lot more mean and nasty stuff to hand to you as you move through your ukulele career. These are absolutely beautiful pieces, pretty playable. There's a couple of places in both of them that are a little challenging, but they are definitely, by ukulele standards, pretty advanced pieces. By our standards that we have here in the Jolly Roger community, if that's a thing, these are sort of right in the middle. They're definitely harder than the beginning stuff, but they're not quite as hard as the stuff, some of the other stuff that we work on. So let's see how you do. Shall we play Danny Boy first, or shall we play Danny Boy second? What do you think? Which would you rather start with? What do you want in your head as you walk away today? Danny Boy or Santa Lucia? Give me an idea. Is the chat box broken? Chat box may be broken. Had a terrible time getting it started. Oh, there it goes. Santa Lucia in your head. So we'll do Danny Boy first. All right. Santa last. All right. Let's do Danny Boy. What? I'm Irish. I think I'm Irish. I don't know for sure. No, I do know for sure. Our last name, our family last name was McCarthy, and I think it's Irish, but it could be Scottish. In any event, I'm Celtic, and at least to some extent. And so I would want to play Danny Boy last, but whatever. Okay, let's knock it out first. Danny Boy, BOCAS. Of the two, I think Danny Boy is a little bit tougher song to play, and I know some of you don't like Danny Boy, which is weird, but I know that happens in our world. Okay, both. Lynn is like, yeah, I want both of them in my head. What we want is for you to be able to play both of them and then walk away and be started on, you have your head cranking on your songs, right? I got to start teaching a composing class next. I got a lot of you guys that are pretty good players now. Danny Boy, 2 times through, we play all the way down to measure 16, come right back up to measure 1, play all the way back down through, skip measure 16 the second time through. Remember, when you look at first and second repeats, above the repeat, there'll be a 1 with a little bracket. That means play that the first time, and there's a 2. That means play that the second time. All right, here we go. Let's get my little foot pedal thingamabopper going. It's a mixed blessing. From the top, not very fast. You want to weep with sadness as poor Danny Boy is returning from wherever he's been and comes back, and the narrator is in the ground. 4 beat count in, 1 beat rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. How about that? Pretty decent. Notice that chord there, that showed up in Yankee Doodle, didn't it? Right? That showed up there. This chord right there, boom, boom, boom. Learned that one in Brahms' Lullaby, right? So the main chords in this song actually show up in those songs. And so you got a couple other ones in here, but for a lot of the prep work that we've done, it fits perfectly with Danny Boy. I have to sneeze as always. I don't know why. Hold on. Sorry. I'm glad you couldn't hear me. I played it perfectly. Just glad you couldn't hear me. You know, again, you're not judging you against me, right? And I'm not judging you, right? The only person you're judging yourself is you from 6 weeks ago. Are you better than, or 6 months ago, or 6 years ago, right? And so that's the person you judge. Me, I'm kind of stuck, right? All right. Here's our moment. We're finishing up nice and early today. You can go and Lynn needs to go fix her Danny Boy after this, so she's got her work cut out for her. Let's get this knocked out. Santa Lucia. We're going to Italy. I'm going to go float around on the canals, and it's going to be lovely. Santa Lucia, I think Melissa was it Melissa that straightened us out on that. Santa Lucia. Again, we play through it twice. First time all the way down to 32, come back, play all the way down through 31 and skip 32 to finish up. I've added in some notes on my Tough Uke line that you don't need to feel like you need to add in. Probably if somewhere down the road, I will go ahead and add these in. But for now, play what's on the paper. If the Tough Uke is too much, play the melody. If you are a singer, not a bad idea to be practicing your chords here. These chords are not brutal. Frankly, the whole song itself is not brutal. It gets a little messy right at the end there with that high level G7. But other than that, this is a pretty playable song. So I need to blow my nose. So for just a moment, plug your ears. All right. I'm going to have more video of me blowing my nose. Hopefully nobody ever goes back and looks at any of these videos. I understand they publish about, 400 million hours of video every single day gets posted to YouTube. I mean, some crazy amount of video gets posted to YouTube every single day. I don't even know how they're doing it. How in the heck are they saving all this? All right, from the top, 2 times through, play it in your style. Don't worry about what a style I play. Play it in whatever you are working on. That's the important part. Banjo Linda says 99% of the claw more nice, right? So I am a over thumber, right? When I'm because I teach all the time and I want this to go well for people. So you catch me over thumbing all the time. It gets really where it's in my comfort zone. But what I really want you to do is be a claw. Right, that's exactly what Linda's working on, and it's exactly what I hope that you guys are putting in a little bit of time on. Instead of playing which is beautiful, right? Right? Go through and play it that way. But then don't forget to go back because that completely different texture to the song, right? Very, very different feeling to it. But both of those skill sets you want to have. This is a really inexpensive ukulele that I like. That well, I don't know if I like it, but this is the one I use. Uh, it man, it doesn't have that lush tone of the claw, but when you get onto a nicer instrument, you're going to be so delighted that the having both skill sets available because on my nicer ukuleles, when I do a claw, I really get some cool stuff that comes out of those ukuleles, and so practice playing it both ways. And you want to have both of those toolboxes in place. So good for you, Linda, for working on that. All right, 2 times through. 1, 2, 3. To the top. Whoops. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful tune. That's the one in your head for the rest of the day. Don't listen to any other music. Just go through your day and just listen to that one over and over and over, knocking around in your noggin. Got a few changes I'm going to make to this sheet music at some point down the road, so I'm going to make those now. Guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope that this is going well. Obviously, drop me a note if you're struggling with something. You're like, I think maybe I don't know what the heck's going on, and that's fine. Drop me a note. This weekend I'm not too crazy busy. I don't think. I don't know. I always end up writing a ton of music on Saturdays or usually on Sundays, basically cramming it all in. But for me, what I'm hoping that you're at, if you're newer, that Spaghetti Monster, Three Blind Mice, Brahms Lullaby, and Yankee Doodle are coming out of your ukulele. That's what I'm hoping in 3 different ways, right? Playing the chords, playing the melody, playing the tough uke. If you've been around a while, I would like Danny Boy and Santa Lucia. I like them to be tough. I'd like them to be plenty hard for you, but I don't want them to be so hard as to be demoralizingly difficult. And so for me, I would say those 2 pieces of music have almost all of the more advanced skill set that you're going to need for some of this more messy music that we play in the 1 o'clock hour. And the high fives, the bars, the bar chords that show up on 5, those are all going to be like legit things that you'll run into, and it's going to make so get a good handle on them here, and then we'll keep moving forward. So, all right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. Go out and do good. Don't go out. Don't go out. Don't go out. It's brutal. If you're in the United States, just stay inside. Jeez Louise. I watched the news this morning. I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Exactly what's happening in Europe, happening here, only 10 times worse. Stay inside. Be good. Be safe. Do good. Keep practicing a little bit. Saturday and Sunday, it's okay to pull your ukulele out for 10, 15 minutes and knock out your better, make a better bar worksheet. Keep showing up. This is where I turn you into a great musician. And then like and subscribe down here if you haven't already. And have a great weekend. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Vic, have a wonderful. Oh, I'll probably see you. Vic, I'll see you a little bit later. Nancy, have a great Friday and stay safe. Absolutely. Melissa, good to see you. Brigitta, see you next week. Be good. Be good down there in Florida. Florida is not all of a sudden not the number one. Illinois is the number one thing on my news today. You're like, what? All right. You bet, Lynn. New Jersey. Poor Chris Christie. He's finally out of the hospital. So wear a mask is what he said. He said, I made a mistake. I should have worn a mask. All right. See you guys down the road just a little bit, and I will see all of you, some of you, and later on today. Have a good one. Pulling the plug.